You are a god or a goddess. I just wanted to remind you that. You are God. Don't forget that. We all have God within us, which means that we are all God himself. We are all the same being sharing this physical experience, just in different bodies, different forms. You know what I'm saying? But don't ever forget that we are all the same being. So make sure you treat everyone how you would treat yourself, because everyone is a reflection of you. But anyways, hope you guys are all having a great day today. Right now, I am filming another Q&A because you all loved the first Q&A. So I was like, all right, shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like, I'm just going to give y'all what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? So y'all like the other Q&A, you guys always ask me so many questions. So like I said, if you do want to be a part of these Q&As, you want to ask me any type of questions, because all the time people DM me questions, either on Instagram or on Twitter. You guys will comment questions, or, you know what I'm saying, you guys are just, even when I'm on IG Live, you constantly ask me questions. So I want to give all of you guys an opportunity to have all of your questions answered, you know what I'm saying? So you guys can click the link in the description. You can follow my Instagram at Apollo the Greek God _, and you can DM me any questions you want to. Sometimes I even, I go on my story and I say, oh, ask me a question. I'll answer it in my story. I think I told y'all about this spot, but I don't feel like moving the camera. But my name is literally painted on this entire street. I literally graffitied this entire street. So my frequency is very high over here because, I literally put my energy signature, my energy imprint on this entire street. So it makes sense why I always gravitate to the spot. It gets deeper into that, but I don't feel like going into that because I'm gonna get into a tangent. So the first question by Promethazine, and he said, find out right after a message from our sponsors.
You can ride around here all day long, nice fancy car. Brother, I lost my father, my mother, all my family passed away. Man.
Make sure y'all copy y'all shirts, y'all boys. Product of Society, ex-champion, you know what I'm saying? On the back, well, you guys you're not gonna be able to see it, but the barcode actually says Black Lives Matters. It has just some numbers, some letters are actually numbers, it's lit. It's really lit. It's really cool. And on the back is a barcode. Let's let me see this. And it also says Black Lives Matters. So yeah, cop that shirt, man. Link in the description. Product of Society.us. So anyway, first question is by Promethazine. He said, favorite artist. Now my favorite artist, you know what I'm saying? My favorite artist is myself. What the f, you know what I'm saying? If you're an artist, your favorite artist should always be number one in your book. If somebody else is number one in your book as an artist, what does that say about yourself if you're not number one in your own book? You know what I'm saying? As an artist, the whole point of art is to literally just express, yourself, so it should be true self-expression, you know what I'm saying? You should be speaking your truth, you feel me? So a lot of the people, the reason music sounds the same nowadays is because everybody listens to all these other artists. They'll bump them every single day. They'll bump the same songs, same people. And all those artists are all trying to sound like all these other artists, you know what I'm saying? And it just goes into this train, you know what I'm saying? Everybody sounds the damn same, you feel me? It's everybody's copying each other. There's no originality, you know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate the comments that people do, like, give me on my own music, like people will say, oh, I really with your music, you know what I'm saying? I really feel something. I love the emotion you put into your music, you know what I'm saying? Or they'll just be like, this is different. No, I can't even name. Like, sometimes I ask people, I'm like, yo, well, who do I sound like? You know what I'm saying? And people can't say anybody because I don't really sound like anybody. I sound like Apollo. I sound like myself. And that's because, once again, I don't listen to nobody really but myself, bro. I literally be driving in my car, bro. I be driving in silence. I literally be driving around sometimes, like, in silence, bro. I don't listen to no music or nothing because I just don't care to listen to music, bro. Like, I don't like music. I don't like a lot of the music nowadays, bro. Because once again, nobody's doing anything, bro. I listen to rap music nowadays and all they're talking about is the chains, how much money they got, the new car they got. It's always materialistic, bro. If you listen to my music, I don't talk about materialistic shit. All my music is always about something mythological, something that's a fantasy, you know what I'm saying? I literally take people to a whole nother dimension when you listen to my music, bro. And my music, because I don't talk about third dimensional shit, can be used as a spell. I'm not gonna go deep into this, but I've used my music as spells before, you know what I'm saying? So if all you talk about is third dimensional things, all you talk about is money, all you talk about is cars and females and all this, then that's all your life is gonna be, just those third-dimensional things, bro. But you know what I'm saying, you gotta go deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why everybody sounds the same. Like I said, bro, everybody just copies the same people. They hear their favorite artist and then they want to sound just like that artist. But the whole point of art is to express yourself, express your truth. So when you're over here, you know, you're trying to sound like Drake, you're trying to sound like Lil Wayne. What about you, bro? Why aren't you trying to sound like whatever your name is, bro? Why aren't you trying to, like, what is the point of making art if you're just gonna copy and paste somebody else's? You know, that's plagiarism. You would literally get an F in school if you plagiarize somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So once again, you know, when it comes to artistry, bro, you should be number one at all times. You know what I'm saying? I love listening to my music, bro. Sometimes, like, I listen to my old songs from, like, I haven't heard in a minute. I'm like, yo, this is hard, bro. I go so hard, bro. Like, and I can genuinely say that about myself, and I love that. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I thank all the people that literally say to me, you know, I really love your music. You know what I'm saying? It's unique, it's different. You know what I'm saying? And like, they can't even compare me to anyone, because once again, I'm not out here listening to any other artists and saying, oh yeah, I want to sound like this. No, I literally don't even listen to music that much, bro. Like, y'all probably listen to music every single day. Like, for the entire 24 hours, y'all have music in your ears. You know what I'm saying? Me, I would literally sit in my car and I would drive in silence, just me and my thoughts, or just me and the silence. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy the silence. You know what I'm saying? So many of y'all will listen to these artists, and then you're hearing this artist project their image onto you, and then you want to be that. What about you? Be you, bro. That's what makes real art, when you're being you. Real art, I say this all the time, is true self-expression, has meaning, or it tells a story. You know what I'm saying? And all the art out there, all of it, or it evokes emotion. It evokes real emotion, either out of the art itself or from the people that listen to it. You know what I'm saying? But usually if you're evoking emotion, you know what I'm saying, obviously they're gonna feel it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I tell people this all the time. It's just like, a lot of people, they'll record music and they were sitting there, they probably weren't even feeling it, they weren't bumping it themselves. And then how do you, like, if you weren't feeling the music when you recorded it, how is anybody else supposed to feel it, bro? It doesn't make sense, bro. It's literally you expressing what you felt. You have to put something in your music, bro. You have to feel something. I remember X said something about The Weeknd and how he was inspired by The Weeknd because it didn't matter what the fuck he was saying. It was how he was saying. It was the emotion he put into it, bro. That is what makes real art, bro. But if I did have to say who my favorite artist was, I would definitely say Kanye West. Everybody thinks that man is crazy, and I think that man is the most sane man on this planet. That man is so sane, bro. Like, everything he be saying is facts, bro. But once again, you know, the world is gonna write him off as crazy because he is exposing all the truths, bro. He said slavery was a choice. Yes, slavery was a damn choice, bro. Everything is a choice. Even if you don't consciously make the choice, you still made the choice, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Even if you just decide to, oh yeah, I'm just gonna pick cotton. You know what I'm saying? I didn't choose this life, but I was born into it, so I'm just gonna pick this cotton. You then chose slavery because you didn't choose to rebel against it. It's the same thing, bro. Like, he was completely right. But the world is going to call him crazy. It's the same thing with these conspiracies. The government made up the name conspiracies. They made up the word conspiracies. They made up the whole word, even mythology. You feel me? Because once you start calling something a conspiracy, it's so easy to write it off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be saying facts, but then they say, oh no, you know, the government labels it as a conspiracy. Now it's something that's just written off. It's just, oh, it's just theory. You know what I'm saying? It's not true. You know, it's so much easier to write it off. So same thing with Kanye. He says some true shit, but he's labeled as crazy. So it's so easy to just write it off as just, oh, he's just another crazy thing. He's just being crazy again. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. But he be speaking facts. If I had to sign to any, I don't really believe in signing. I really think I can do this myself. I have you all. My fans are so loyal. I really appreciate every single one of y'all. I love every single one of y'all. All of y'all that ride with me, bro. I really like, bro. I'm telling you, I fuck with y'all, bro. I really fuck with y'all. Cause y'all really be riding for me, bro. Y'all be, bro, my streams be lit, bro. I made so much bread off gas. You know what I'm saying? I barely promote it. Y'all be promoting it for me, bro. Like, I with y'all heavy, bro. But if I had to sign anyone, it would definitely be Kanye. Kanye or Travis Scott, because once again, Travis Scott was founded by Kanye anyway. Kanye found him. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's a connection there. You know, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I love Kanye's he's definitely genius. You know what I'm saying? He would definitely understand my crazy, and the same vision he has for the world, I really believe is the same thing I have for the world. So I think it would be so much easier for me to build what I want to build if, you know, me and him come together. You know what I'm saying? I would love to help him build what he wants to build. He has a whole ranch. He's gonna build an orphanage and he's literally gonna start opening up schools, and I guarantee Kanye himself says, I am a god. And I love that, bro, because that's what we all are. Like I said at the beginning of this video, we are all gods. Well, you are a god, or you are a goddess, you know what I'm saying, depending if you're a guy or a girl, you know what I'm saying? That's what we are, you know what I'm saying? And I love that, like, Kanye has this fearlessness with his music and everything he does. He's always trying to break boundaries because he doesn't believe in limits. And that's what it means to be a god. There are no such thing as limits, bro. Rules were created by man. All of these things are fabricated, dog. All of this is fabricated. Economy was created. It's fucking fake. All these niggas created that, bro. They created the economy. But yeah, there's homeless people. Man, get on people some food, bro. Like, it's so sad, bro. Like, y'all live in this fabricated society, and y'all believe in putting yourself in this box, in this society. But that's not how it works. Literally anything is possible. You can do anything. Literally, you can do anything. So I don't believe in somebody telling me I have to drive 35 miles per hour because a damn sign on the road says I gotta drive 35 miles per hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanna show you how stupid this is, bro. It's 3 a.m. at night. There's no cars on the road. You're at an intersection, but the light is red. You know well you can cross this intersection right now, but you have to stop. You have to stop and wait because this light is red. It's blasphemy. Society now dictated how long it's going to take for you to get to your destination. Society said, no, you can't get to where you want to be until I tell you can. That's blasphemy, blasphemy. So yeah, if I had to say an artist that fucks with, that inspires me, or just my favorite artist, yeah, Kanye, for sure. But at the end of the day, I'm always going to be my favorite artist. At the end of the day, I'm always #1 in my book, always.